Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to jump into Blossom, the Seed of Life. This game came out on March 6th, 2026. I picked this game up during a bundle sale. I got it for around $13. It's very reasonably priced anyway. Great game. Play the demo. You guys seem to like it a lot. This is a really cool game. It's very chill, relaxed, sci-fi survival game. So let's jump in. We're going to do a new game and check this thing out. So we have difficulty modes. We have survival, which is the default experience. We have Explorer, a forgiving mode with 50% less power. We're just going to go survival mode. Now, the developer has come out with a few updates since the demo that I played. Updates to the game, so I'm excited to see the changes. Alright, power is at 10%. We got to charge our power here. There we go. That makes us feel it. Wow, I got to adjust my mouse sensitivity. Hang on. Alright, I don't see a mouse sensitivity, so I'm just going to have to work around this. Alright, so we do have a little tutorial on the left-hand side. So we need to install the mining tool. We don't have power. Alright, so this is our crafting station, but we can't use it because we don't have any power. So we get power from the battery over here. And we also charge our suit. So to switch, press E to connect. You actually have to hold E. And then we're going to connect this to our crafting station right here. There we go. And then the first thing we're supposed to build is the mining tool. Right here. We kind of get that for free. Whoa. Kind of get that for free. And then upgrade your backpack. I need to get some iron ore. Okay. So we also have this little computer over here, and when we learn something new, it pops up over here. So the circuits, I think I figured something out. If I connect these cables to matching sockets, the machines start sharing power. They talk to each other in a way. I suppose even circuits can have company. So we need to charge or plug our battery into the door and then go from the wall to the crafting machine. And then mining, I think this module responds to the power I carry. When I activate it, it lets me mine these strange, shiny stones. Each one a different color, like forgotten pieces of a world that once was. Alright, so we're going to unhook this. And we're going to hook it into the wall. There we go. I can't open the door because I don't have any power. Well, I'm sorry, I can now. But we want to hook another line here. There we go. So now this still works. We're drawing off of this battery. This battery has 701 power. And now we can go outside. Alright, so we're going to upgrade our backpack, but we need iron ore, right? Hold E to mine. And then we have to pick it up after we mine it. And I've got 4 slots on my backpack right now. We can also use this outside here to charge ourselves. There we go. And then when you go inside, it disconnects by itself. Alright, so we need to upgrade our backpack. Oh, I need 3. Shoot. Sorry. Okay, we need to get another iron. It's everywhere here. Perfect. I just need 1. It's awful light. Let me see if I can darken this up a little bit. I think that's a little better. To me, it was too bright. We can also zoom in and zoom out on our character. I kind of like it up close, actually. Alright, we should be able to make our backpack now, or upgrade our backpack. There we go. And then once we do anything new, we can check the computer over here. So charging, circuits, crafting, and mining. Okay, the crafting, I can craft new things with this machine. It learns as I do. Every discovery I make, it remembers. Like we're both trying to understand this planet together. Awesome. Oh, and then also we have resources over here. So we discovered iron. Iron, it seems to rest beneath flat ground. Quiet, dependable, like it's waiting for someone to remember it's still there. Still here. So each time we discover a new resource, it kind of tells us where it's at right here, which is very cool. All right, large backpack discovered. So that's a recipe. We need to go charge. So let's go out here to this port here. Awesome. Now we need to craft an encryption key. So what do we need for that? Encryption key takes 1 regolith chunk. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Regolith, and we need 1 copper ore. And it takes 5 power. We have 664 power rather, on our battery here. Alright, so the little chunks are these little shiny things right here. I think I need 2 of them. Is that what it said? Then I also need some copper. So this is copper. Alright, 2 of those. And I can't remember if I needed 2 of the chunks or just 1. We're going to get 2. We're going to get 2 copper and 2 chunks. We can jump in the game. Love the jump. It looks like the Matrix. Love it. And we do have a little bit of storage over here. Oh, he redesigned the storage. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slots now. And the demo, we only had 4 slots. So he gave us more storage, so that's nice. Alright, let's see if we can craft the encryption key. We can. And insert the encryption key into the computer. Alright. R to insert the key. And I got something dropped down for me. Alright, so let's put this other stuff in storage. So to change the storage, press E to store copper. And E to store the chunk. That's all I had on me. Deploy the printer. Alright, now then we can just set this wherever we want. We can rotate. And the power is right there in front. That's where we want it. So I'm just going to set it back here so it's just a little ways away. Nice. Got an achievement for that. Blueprint disk is now available in the computer. And composite metal discovered. So we need to add power to this now. So we have a power socket here. And we can do this. There we go. Now we can access this. Whoops, sorry. Now we can access the printer, and currently all we can make is more storage, which is takes 1 iron ore. Not bad. Stores items and keeps your resources organized for easy access whenever you need them. Gives us 6 slots. Alright, I don't need that yet, so we're going to wait on that. Now, can I save the game? Create new save. Press E again to overwrite this save. Alright, perfect. Love a game that we can save. That's always helpful. Okay, now we're supposed to upgrade your backpack again. So what I need to do for the large backpack, I need 1 sulfur and 1 silica plus the medium backpack that we currently have. So let's go find some sulfur and some silica. Now because I played the demo, I know what they look like. The silica is this blue stuff over here. I love the jump. It cracks me up. Alright, so that's the silica here. I can get 2 pieces here. Oh gosh, I am out of power. I totally forgot how much power it takes when we're mining. Oh gosh, okay, there we go. We gotta really watch that. Disconnect that. Well, the game's got autosave as well. I just saw that. I'm going to pick this chunk up. So now we have 6 slots, 3 on each side because we upgrade our backpack. But we're going to upgrade even more. Alright, let me get my silica here. And I need one more. Okay, and then how much power do I have? I think we're okay. So the sulfur are these yellow things down here. And I should be able to get 2. That's 1. Here's 2. Yeah, it doesn't really matter how careful I am with. Yeah, I thought maybe if I was really careful with the mining, it would matter. Doesn't. Shoot, can I climb up this hill? I mean, can I jump up this hill? Oh, this might be a problem. We might find out what happens when we die. Come on, little buddy. Come on, you can make it. I think it helps a little bit to jump. Not sure. Oh, we're getting close. Ooh, that was a close one. Wow, okay. We don't want to get that close. Okay, silica. Disconnect. Now we can actually stay hooked up to this and still use power, but you can only go so far. The cable only goes so far. It has a limit, like right. Disconnection imminent. Yeah. Okay, but that helps though. It helps us get over here to where we need to be and still have power. All right, I started on this one. There we go. Cool. I think we just needed 2. So later on in the game, there's vehicles we can get. There's wagons we can get, so we can carry more storage. Some really cool stuff in the game. I like this game a lot. I think it's very calm, casual, little scary sometimes, a little dangerous because we got to worry about the power, which I almost blew it. And then we also have to worry about powering our base soon enough. Okay, we should have what we need. Press B to toggle backpack mode and drop items. What is that? Press Q to drop silica ore. Press B to toggle. Okay. So that's just if I want to drop stuff. Okay, that's cool. I don't remember that. All right. Upgrade the large, or go to the large backpack now. Gives us 50 power units, 8 slots, and 6 tool slots. There we go. Nice. All right. Overlay tool 1, version 1, and construction tool discovered. Cool. All right. Let's go ahead and get powered up. And I'm going to go ahead and store whatever it is I got on my back. Silica. Alright, let's check out our computer here. So blueprint disk. Blueprint disk can be installed on the back of the printer. They teach you to build new machines, each one a small step toward turning this planet green again. The whole purpose of our game here is to terraform Mars. Okay, that's the end game. We want to terraform this planet. Charging. Seems I can draw power from other machines. They give a little of their strength, and I carry it with me like borrowed hope. Circuits, we looked at that. Crafting, mining. Okay, copper. We've just found copper, iron, regolith. Regolith is everywhere, scattered across the surface like dust on forgotten memories. Always there, always silent. Silica. Silica rests atop the mountains, high up where the wind feels older. It's as if the planet hid it there, hoping someone would climb. And sulfur. Sulfur lingers on the upper edges of deep craters, not at the bottom, not at the top, just in between, like it couldn't decide where it belongs. I love the humor this dev has. It's great. And I believe this is, I may be wrong, but I believe this is created by one developer. Pretty sure. Alright, let's get full on power. And then next we're supposed to install info tool v2, find missing vaults, and 5 of those, and install the blueprint disk into the printer. 5 of those. All right. So the first thing I want to do though is install info tool. So what do I need for that? Oh, I have everything I need. Awesome. Enables compass mode. That's what we want. All right. So now if we look at this for the compass mode, right here, the compass helps me find my way. It even remembers where I've fallen before. My old body's silent markers of mistakes I survived. So if you die, it'll come on the compass. We can go back and get our stuff. I think that's what that means. All right, so now we've got a compass. If you look at the top of our screen there, we've got a compass. All right, and then install info tool version 2. What do we need for that? Info tool version 2. I just need 2 iron ore. We can do that. I've got 1 over here. No, I don't have any. Sorry. All right. Well, iron's super close. It's right here. All right. That'll give me 1. You always have to pick up your ore once you mine it. It doesn't automatically go into your backpack. Okay. 2 here. There we go. That'll give me everything I need. All right. Version 2, info tool 2, rather. And let's go ahead and store that there. All right, so now we need to find the missing vaults. And they are now on our screen. I mean, they are now at our overhead up there. See that? Very cool. And then also our base is, I'm looking at the top of my screen here. Also shows our base on there. Very nice. Okay. All right, let's get full on power. We're down to 532 power. All right, let's go find these vaults. So that one's 100 meters away. 108, 119, and 128. Let's get the one that's 128 first because it seems to be the furthest away. All right, 60 meters. There also is a module we can put to make us run faster. Press E to open. Collect the blueprint. All right, that's 1 of 5. I don't know how many we can get on just one thing of power. That's 188, 208. This one's pretty close here, 135. I'm just going to get probably 2 at a time. I'm not in any big hurry. We're relaxing. Nice, relaxing game. So far, I don't have anything trying to eat me. I'm not sure if this game even has enemies. Because we don't have a weapon, so I'm not sure that we have any enemies at all in the game. Just kind of power. Power is our only enemy. Alright, I've got 2 out of the 5. While we're close to our base, let's go ahead and put these in the printer, and then we'll see what we learn. Alright, so I believe they go in the back. Here we go. Press E to install. Glass discovered. Cool. I'm clicking on the printer. Does it show? Hang on. Terraforming. Analyzes terraforming activities across the planet using the data to develop new technologies to produce blueprint discs. Okay, we're not ready for that yet. And then the storage. Okay, so we have learned this recipe, though. Where's the glass? Oh, maybe the glass is on the inside. Let's see what this one does. Oh, power extender. Okay, it didn't pop up. That's kind of weird. Maybe it's kind of a bug. So a power extender equipped with power sockets to extend the power circuit. Has 4 power slots, 30 range. Nice. And then the terraforming thing we've got in the base. So there's the glass then on our crafting in here. Crafting station in here. Okay, this is showing all the new stuff. Overlay tool. Yes. Construction tool. Oh, that's new. Construction tool enables deconstruction, movement, and rotation of machines and buildings. Oh, that just takes 1 copper. Okay, let's do that. I think I've got a copper over here. I do have copper over here. No. Sulfur. I want the copper. I want this copper. How do I get the copper? Press R to use. Oh. Okay, that's very nice. R. Oh, then I can just pick what I want. Okay, that's new. Oh yeah. That's very helpful. Yeah, the way you had it, the way the game had it before in the demo, it was kind of weird how you had to select it, like highlighted it, but it was really odd. So that's nice. I like that a lot. Okay, so now we're going to do the construction tool. Oh, we have a light. Ooh, I want both. Let's get the light first. Okay, and then R. All right, that's a decent light. All right, I just need one more copper to make the construction tool. I want both. I should have got more power. So we've got the biggest backpack now we can have, right? We've got 8 slots on both sides. I think that's the biggest backpack we can get. I need power. Alright. Now, let's make the construction tool. And then also, what's the info tool? Adds planet info to the HUD. Ooh. Oh yeah, composite takes regolith and iron. Here's the glass. I was asked earlier if the glass was in this machine. It is. Takes silica and regolith. Regolith? I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm going to go with regolith. But we need the info tool 3. I just need one more copper. Alright, I'm going to go get it. I want to get everything I can. Alright, should be some more copper around close. That's iron. I think. Yeah, it's iron. I'm going to need that. Here's copper. Let's turn our flashlight on. Here's copper. Shoot, I don't remember if I needed 1 or 2. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Alright, that should give us everything we need. Now, I don't think our battery... I don't think our flashlight uses our battery power, but I'm not sure about that. Alright, so the info tool version 3. And that said it adds planet info. I don't know how do I access that? Okay, planet overlay is 2. Okay. And we also have a photo mode, which is nice. Removes the UI. Thank you, developer, for that. That's awesome. I appreciate that. And then we have to hit it again to get our HUD back. Cool. So 2 is planet overlay is 2, power overlay is 1. Neither one of them is working for me. I'm hitting 1 and 2. Alright, I don't know, I'm not sure what's going on with that, but it doesn't appear to be working for me. Alright, we're down to 450 power on our base, or actually our original battery. It's not really our base power, it's just this starter battery. So we're down to, what'd I say, 399. Yeah. Okay, we gotta find 3 more blueprints. They're on our HUD. We just gotta go get them. 130, 119. All right, I'm gonna go for the 130 first. That's the furthest away. So our light's pretty nice, actually. It's a little dark, but I don't think it's too dark for you guys to see. I hope not. I'm picking up these chunks along the way. All right, here's our next missing vault. We'll get a new recipe out of this. Alright, and then we've got 2 left. Oh, this one's super close. And the last one, 100 meters this way. Okay. And it's got our base right there on the overhead, which is awesome. For people like me that can get lost. Isn't that cool? I love the backpack. It's got our blueprints blueprint disc on there. Love it. Alright, here's the last one. Nice. Now we gotta install them. Alright, we can see our base right there. I have no slots left. I was gonna pick up that little chunk, but I have no slots left, so that's fine. Tell me that fun's. Tell me that jump is not fun. All right, here we go. Nope. Insert. Here we go. Gotta get just in the right spot to insert that disc. Regolith oxide rod discovered and copper wire. Okay. That was 2. No. All right, back off. There we go. Pressure core discovered. And last one. Power cell discovered. Nice. Alright, cool. Now we need to build a battery, generate power, because the ship's battery is 399 power remaining, so we need to start generating power. Get a little power myself. And again, I don't think our flashlight is using our power. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, it's got our power in the back of our backpack, doesn't it? 98, 97. Okay. So if I turn that light off, it does make it go down slower, doesn't it? 95. Oh yeah, I see the little graph move. Okay. So that does make a difference. Well, we don't need it here. So what do we need for the battery? Oh, that's cool. It shows it locked so I don't make it again. So I don't craft it again. That's awesome. All right, so mining tool 2 speeds up mining by 50%. Oh, that would be nice. Overlay tool enables power overlay. Oh, I thought I crafted that. I didn't, did I? Well, that's why it wouldn't work. And then the boost tool adds ability to increase running speed by 100%. Oh, okay, I want to do all these. Composite glass, power cell, copper wire. Okay, there's the power cell. Pressure core. And the regolith oxide rod. Okay. Alright, let me deposit this stuff over here. Oh, this storage is... No, it's almost full. I love this new thing. No, I want to... Hang on. I want to store it, actually. Press E. What does it take to build another storage? Oh, that's in the printer, isn't it? I gotta have storage. Alright, there's the battery we need to build. Takes 1 power cell, power extender, fuel generator, drill. There's the new drill, that's new. Okay, we can do all this. And then storage just takes 1 iron ore. Okay, there's gotta be some iron super close, like right here. Alright, we got my battery off. We're saving power. Oh, okay. Oh, cool. And it just, yeah, I can just set it right out here. Let's see. What's rotate is Z. Okay, I want it like that. And hang on. That's weird. The mouse is backwards. I guess it doesn't matter. I can just set it out here, right? So does that mean it'll pull from the storage if I set it out here? I bet that's what that means. Interesting. Okay. Alright, so what do I have here? My iron and my regolith chunk. There we go. Now I wonder if it'll pull from that inside here. I doubt it, but maybe. Alright, so we need to build a battery. And that's out here. And I am saving the game as we go. Just not showing you guys. Don't want to bore you with that. That might not be the best spot for my storage, but it's okay. Alright, so we need a battery. I need to build a power cell first. Okay, and that's in here. We might find out if it pulls from that storage out there. So the power cell, I need 1 copper and 1 sulfur. So it's not pulling from my storage over here, because I've got copper and sulfur here. There's copper and sulfur. Shoot, I thought it pulled from that storage, but it doesn't look like it does. I gotta have it on me. Alright. So build a battery, and then generate power. I built a power cell. Shoot. Oh, hang on. I need a power cell to build a battery, right? I think that's right. Yeah. That's why I came in there. Okay. Yeah, battery takes power cell. Got it. Okay. So we're good. Okay, so the battery goes out here. Okay. Alright, and then it's so weird. This zooming in and out, it's like backwards on the wheel. Or backwards to me anyway. Alright, so there's our power slot. Oh, there's one on each side. Okay, well, let's just do like this. Okay, we did that, and then generate power. Okay, so how do I generate power? What do we have in here to generate power? Power extender, fuel generator. Generates power using solid regolith fuel rods. Okay, so we need to build a fuel generator. So I need 1 composite and 1 copper wire. I think that's going to go, or be in here, I believe. Composite takes 1 iron and 1 regolith chunk. Okay. Might have it here. I've got the regolith and iron. Okay. Composite. And then, I forgot to make this stuff. We will. Copper wire takes 2 copper. Okay. That shouldn't be a problem. Can't help myself pick those up. Now I'm also curious if the resources respawn. Alright, we need 2 copper. How many does this have? 1. Oh, here we go. Okay, I'm pretty sure I only needed 2. We're down to 33 power. Don't want my power to run out like I did last time. That's just a fun little spaceship. Alright, let's get power ourselves. Alright, copper wire. And then now we need... We should have everything we need, right? I want to move that. That's not a good spot for it. Oh, tab can get me to the printer. Okay, got it. Alright, so we want the fuel generator, right? Generates power using solid regolith fuel rods. Yes. Alright, so big boy. And I want to zoom in. And okay, just power on one side. Okay, so if I put it next to this battery, my thinking is I'm going to plug a cord in from the battery into this, or plug a cord from this into the battery. The fuel generator is now available in the computer. Okay, and then what did it say that it runs off of? Uses the fuel rods. Okay. Alright, so I need the regolith chunks. I've got 2. I think I need 2 rods, if I remember correctly. I think this has 2 rod slots. Yes, it does. Okay, cool. Alright, let's go make 2 rods. There we go. Perfect. And then we're going to stick these in this fuel generator, and she's going to start generating power. Wait, are you on? Do we have to turn it on? No power connection. Oh, we have to connect it to power. Okay. We got a power slot back here. What is this? Water socket. I don't know what water's for. Alright, and then we're going to connect... We're going to connect to this. Now are you working? Batteries are full. Okay, so then I need to get juice from this to the battery, right? If I unhook you... Oh, now it's starting to drain. Oh! To the battery? Now, what's the battery showing? Okay, it's on. Batteries at 6, 7. Okay, we're charging. So, I don't think, if I remember correctly, I don't think I can recharge this battery here. It's at 263. Because when I try to run a cable out here, I think it just, it disconnects me. So we're gonna have to run this somehow into this, if that makes sense. So I can still have my stuff in the base. Now the construction, so I can still use my stuff in the base. So the construction tool, press Q to switch to build menu actions. Hold R to move. Yeah, I don't like that there. I want to move it. Oh wow, it's way over that way. Whoa, way over there. Okay. So let's just put it, let's just set it here for now. That was kind of in my way a lot. Alright, so this battery is at 50. I guess that's full. Okay. And batteries are full. Okay, okay. Alright, so now deploy a drill. Deploy a second drill. Disperse the fog and dust storms. Oh, we can start getting rid of the fog. Okay, how do we build a drill? Is that in here? Drill T1. Alright, we need composite material and a pressure core. Terraform analyzer. Alright, before I do that, I want to build the other stuff that I don't have for my backpack. I want everything that I could build. So that was the mining tool version 2 for speeds up mining. So I need 2 copper and 1 silica. Okay, I got the silica right here. Kind of disappointed. I thought it was going to pull from storage. That's okay. And then I need 2 copper and I only got 2 regular. Okay, but I love the new storage. That's a much needed upgrade. All right, we just gotta find 2 copper. We can do that. I'm gonna need more storage. Build more storage. Yeah, there's a lot of that regolith everywhere. Okay, here's a copper. Just 1. All right, I need 1 more. There's 1 over here. 2. Nice. Alright, we're low on power now. I'm going to pick this regolith up on my way when I see those. Because we will need to continue building rods for our generator. These don't last forever. Can't pick anything up. Oh yeah, I can. I got 1 more slot left, don't I? I want to store the regolith. And the regolith. There we go. Cool. Got it figured out now. Alright, so to build the drill... I already forgot what I needed. It'd be nice if we could, like, pin the recipe. And maybe we can... pin blueprint. Oh my gosh, right there. R. Beautiful. Beautiful. Nice. I did not see that. Alright, that's perfect. Thank you, developer, for making that. That's awesome. Alright, so composite metal. We need one of those. That's going to be here. I need one iron. Oh, I thought I had an iron. Oh, and it tells me I need one iron and one regolith. Okay. Iron is... I just passed iron right here. Shoot, we are totally out of power. Okay, now can I power myself from this? Oh, I can. And then it fills it up. That's beautiful. Oh, I had it. 7. Okay, perfect. And again, I can keep myself charged for a little while. I mean, for a little short amount of space. Which is cool also. I did not know we could do that. Alright. But it has its limits. Alright, so... Oh, I need 2 iron ore. I got 1 spot left. Okay. Just 1. Perfect. That's all I need. Okay, and then it highlights when we have what we need. So let's make the composite. And now I need 1 regolith chunk, which I have. Okay, my regolith chunk is here. Got it. And then now we need a pressure core. Is that made in here? I don't think it's made in here. It is. I need 1 sulfur. It told me up there in my in my pinned menu. I just missed it. I don't have any sulfur, and I don't have any room either. Okay, I'm gonna have to store a few things. So I need to. Doesn't really matter. I can store the. Let's switch to the silica, and then we'll store the copper. That's fine. I gotta go find sulfur, but I know where it's at. It's right over the hill here. Just 1, that's all I need. Fairly close. Now that's another resource down there we haven't mined yet. What is this? Silver. Oh, we gotta upgrade our laser. Okay. Yeah, I can't climb up that hill. Kind of a bad spot. I don't know if this is procedurally generated or every map is the same. I'm not sure. I want to grab this silica while I'm here. Shoot. Shouldn't have. Oh man, I shouldn't have. We're cutting it close. I think I can make it. Wow, you really got to pay attention to that power. Okay, I should be able to get juice here. Perfect. Wow, we cut it close. Alright, so now I just need the silica to make my pressure core. Press R. There we go. Now we need a pressure core. Okay, I've got what I need to deploy the drill. Drills into the ground and releases small amounts of carbon dioxide to increase atmospheric pressure. Increasing the pressure will clear the fog from the planet. Oh, it's a big boy. Okay, so it also has to have power. I see the power socket on there. And you can see that white circle there is our radius. Alright, so let's rotate this around. There's the power socket. Wow. Terraform is now available on the computer. Wow, so that's almost as big as our rocket. This thing is huge. Okay, so now is where I need that inverter thing, right? Because I need to, like a 3 or 4 way, whatever it was. All right, let's see if that was in here. Now, what does this do? Analyzes terraforming activities across the planet using the data to develop new technologies and produce blueprint disk. All right, we'll wait for that. Here, power extender. 4 power sockets. All right, 1 composite material. Let's pin that. Okay, so that gets rid of what I had pinned and replaces it, which I was hoping it would do. All right, I'm going to juice up from this battery. Love it. And then that just automatically turns on. All right, so I have what I need. Now is this pulling from my storage? Or do I have it on me? I've got it on me. Interesting. Okay. All right, so composite. And then the power extender I make out here. Now, I'm going to put this guy. It's got it's got a power socket on each side. So let's put him right here. Makes sense to me. And then go here. And then here to here. She's on. Oh yeah, that's cool. And it's dark. Okay. Nice. So okay, so then okay, how do I get rid of my blueprint? Do I have to go back to here probably? Power extender, remove pin. Yep. Hit R again. Alright, cool enough. Now, I can get a second drill. We are dispersing the fog and dust storms. We're at 3%. We are starting the terraform process. So if you need more tech, deploy a terraform analyzer and acquire a blueprint from terraform analyzer. Okay, I think there's some stuff still didn't do the upgrades. Yeah, the mining tool, I want to do this. And the overlay tool and the boost tool. Alright, I want to do all of them. So I just need 2 copper, 1 silica. I need 2 silica, 3 iron. Alright, let's do them one at a time. See if we can find some copper. Let's go ahead and power up before we head out. Alright, so that socket's at 197. That's going to be a problem. Because I won't be able to... If this battery runs out, how will I run my crafting station? You know what I mean? I need another battery. Is that in here? I make a power cell and the battery goes outside, right? Alright, I'll probably do that off camera. I think, in my mind, I think I need another battery like this to run my crafting station. Because it has to be internal here. Unless I can move this crafting station outside. Is that possible? Maybe. Because once this battery... I don't see a way to recharge this. Once this dies, I don't think I could recharge it. I think. Alright, let me get a couple copper. And 1 silica. Okay, here's our copper. I need 2. Perfect. Got 2 here. And then I need 1 beautiful blue silica. We're at 55%. We should be good. Famous last words. So the silica's up high. Can I get up here? Yeah, there's one up here. Alright. Oh, there's two here. Oh, man. Okay, I just need one. And I'm getting low on power. No fall damage, which is nice. We might be in trouble. Well, it's going to be close. I'm not sure what happens when we die. We're going to find out. I'm not going to make it. Okay, so we're respawned back at our base. And this should be my dead body over here. There's poor Blossom. Blossom unit 4798. Okay. And then hold Q to deconstruct. Interesting. What does that say? Rest in peace, force number 4798. I love it. Okay, we can deconstruct that also. Yeah, I don't want any memories of where I died. Okay, that's funny though. All right, well, I got really close a couple times, and then it finally got us. All right, let's do this upgrade. I want to get my power. I don't want that to happen again. We're back to beautiful daylight. All right, so the mining tool. There we go. Got it. Oh, now we have mining tool 3. Oh, that takes silver ore and aluminum ore. We have found the silver, but not aluminum yet. Okay, and then the overlay tool takes 1 silica. I thought I had a silica somewhere. Shoot, I don't. Alright, I got a couple spots left on my backpack. Look at that. It's starting to get clear. We're starting to see stuff. We're at stage. Disperse the fog and dust storms. Okay, we're not. I mean, the fog is not away yet, but it's starting to clear up. I can tell. Alright, we're a long ways away just to get 1 silica. Oh, so I just noticed the top of my backpack. I guess that's our upgrades, right? That's pretty cool. And we do have... We got the faster mining. I can tell that. I'm going to grab this regolith. So off camera, I'll make some more storage shelves. Because I like gathering resources, you know. So I'll gather up some resources. Well, that's full of regolith already. Alright, we're making the... What are we making? The overlay tool. Enables power overlay. Press 1 to enable overlay. Alright, that's why it wasn't working earlier, because I thought I crafted it, but I didn't. Okay, so that gives us all of our... And then we have overlay tool 2. Oh, cool. So all the yellow lines and... Yeah, that's cool. Very nice. And then what else do I need to make here? Besides some storage. And get charged up. Our battery's down to 135. So again, do I need to make a battery to go in here? Or can I just move this crafting station? Does it say I can move it? It doesn't say I can move it. So somehow I've got to get a battery in here. Alright, and then the other upgrade I wanted to make was the boost tool. That just takes 3 iron. I could do that. Adds the ability to increase your running speed by 100%. Alright, I just need 3 iron. Oh, I don't have enough slots. I'm full. Okay, hang on. I can take the iron and I can store regolith and here. There we go. Oh, I didn't want to store the iron. Alright, so I just need 2 more iron. Should be some iron. Here's iron really close. Maybe 2 right here. Yes. Oh, the mining's definitely faster. That's awesome. Alright, the boost tool. Press shift to toggle boost mode. So now all these are locked. So now we have mining tool 3, that's aluminum and silver. And the overlay tool version 2, that just takes 1 sulfur. Well, we gotta do that before we go. This episode's gonna be kind of long, guys, but I've got all this stuff that I want to do. All right, so hold shift. Hang on, I'm gonna get full power before we go. Can I? Why can't I? Oh, there we go. Okay. Hold shift. I bet that drains our power a lot, though, doesn't it? Yeah, it does quite a bit, actually. Alright, we got some sulfur down here. I don't remember if I need 1 or 2. We got the room. I should have enough power, plenty of power to get back. Yeah, see my little 4 upgrades on top of my backpack. That's awesome. Alright, we're at 48%. We should be fine. I'm still picking those up because, again, I'm going to need to make some more rods at some point. I want to make another generator for more power. There'll be some stuff I can do off camera here. So, oh yeah, that rod's gone. And this, does it give us a percentage? I'm not sure. But this rod is gone, so I need another rod. Alright, we're going to make the overlay tool. Enables planet overlay. Okay, that's number 2. Yeah, so now all this stuff is locked. Oh, we have another overlay here. Oh, that's steel. Okay, I have not found steel. I haven't made any glass yet. That just takes silica. Not sure what the glass is for. Let's go ahead and make another rod. There we go. Press 2 to do planet overlay. Oh, okay. We got fog clearance, dust storm dissipation, planet frosting, soil, planetary algae coverage, ice formation, cryospheric melting, liquid water, oxygen, and weather information. Cool. Alright, and then it tells us down the very bottom right-hand corner what the overlays do. 1 is the power, 2 is the planet. Cool. Hey, we're at Terraform Pressure Stage 2, 50%. Gotta love that. Alright, let me stick my other rod in the slot here. There we go. Fuel. Oh, she's cooling down because our battery is full. No, it just got too hot, maybe? Okay, that's cool. Interesting. Alright, I've got to make more storage. I got stuff here that I don't have any room to store. I got 1 slot over there. Alright, I think I've made everything that I can. So now it's just making... Oh wait, let me go check the printer, make sure I don't have anything in the printer I haven't made yet. Alright, battery, power extender, fuel generator, I've done all that. I could make another drill to speed up the process. Oh, I have not made this terraform analyzer. Oh, that's what the... Analyzes terraforming activities across the planet using the data to develop new technologies and produce blueprint. Okay, let's do that. It just takes glass. And I think... Oh, shoot. I keep forgetting about my own power. Okay, glass. It was just one silica, yeah. Alright, I gotta do that before we go. Oh, there's some right here. Very close. Okay. And then I haven't seen how to upgrade my drill. It's faster, but I need an upgraded drill to drill this. Oh wait, we did. No, requires mining laser module T1. Yeah, so I need to get a different blueprint to get that recipe. Alright, the glass. And then we'll go to the printer. Terraform analyzer. Analyzes terraforming activities across the planet using the data to develop new technologies and produce blueprint disk. Okay, so I'm sure this thing needs power also, right? Yep, of course. Alright, so I got one more power slot right here. Just kind of put it right here. Alright, and then we'll... I'm going to charge myself first. And then we're going to hook you up. Alright, it's doing its thing. So now will it just discover blueprints on its own, or how does that work? Press E to use. Oh, I see. Stage 1, Stage 2, Stage 3, Stage 4. Press R to create blueprint disk. Oh, that's cool. So I could make the wagon? Press R to create blueprint disk. Oh gosh, it just spit them all out on the ground. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so this is just like automatically unlocked. Wagon, storage module, battery module T1, mining laser module T1, T2 storage. Ooh. And then I gotta get to this stage to create these. So how do I know when I'm at T2? Or stage 3? How do I know when I'm there? This has to get to a certain, I guess, maybe. Oh, there's even more. We got a storage T3. Refinery. Oh, yeah, we can make a rover. Cool. Rover. 2 wagons together. I want to make this rover. And big drill, T3, solar panels. Oh, cool. Another. Oh, this just rotates around. Got it. Yeah. So cool. A lot of stuff to work towards. That is awesome. All right, now these probably don't go in any particular order, do they? Thermal gel. No, we don't want to do that. There's the wagon. Battery darn it. Stop doing that. The battery's just too close. Battery module and storage module. Alright, so that's all of our blueprints. Okay, so here's the vehicle stuff. Battery module T1, storage power for later use in trainer, steady supply. Mining laser module. This is stuff we already had, isn't it? No, it takes thermal gel. Extracts easy to break resource deposits. Oh, this is all vehicle stuff. Okay. Storage and a wagon. Yeah, this takes copper. Electric autonomous wagon with 1 module slot. that can connect to a socket and link with other wagons or rovers. And then we got storage for that. Stores items to keep your resources organized. Very cool. And then extracts easy to break resource deposits using precision laser. Can only be attached to a wagon or rover. This is all vehicle stuff. Cool. And then we got T2 storage. Stores items and keeps your resources organized for easy access whenever you... Yeah. This has 8 slots. Alright, cool. Yeah, storage 1 has 6. This has 8. And this is the stuff we already had. So mainly those blueprints were just for the vehicle stuff. Oh, yeah, cool. Alright, excellent. Alright, so we're at 78% on the fog. We are getting very close, and I can see the difference. You can start seeing stuff. Oh, yeah, look, there's like a station over there. And there's stuff I can see over there. Yeah, cool. Alright, so I'll do some work off camera. Whoa, easy. I'll do some work off camera, making some new storage for us. And again, I don't know, if you guys are playing this game, tell me about this battery thing. I think I gotta bring a new battery in here. Or I gotta make more batteries. No, I gotta get in here because this crafting station has to be able to run off a battery, so I'm not sure. Oh, no, wait. If I hook a battery up, put a battery here, hook it into here, and then I think I can take that and run it to the crafting station. That's probably what I gotta do. Okay. Alright, I'll work on that off camera. Hey, we're at 82%. I just got achievement for clear skies, so we're close. So I'm running out of power here. Alright guys, I'm going to end this one here. Let me know in the comment section if you guys want to see more of this game. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate each and every one that subscribes. Come back and see me for more episodes of Blossom. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.